Good evening, everybody. It is November, 12th? I don't know what day it is. Oops. I got my medicine cup. It is nighttime. And I unraveled... it's dark! There's gooey's in the bathroom! No, there's not. The lights are on. That's what I tell my nieces when it's nighttime. When they... I tell my nieces and nephew, they're almost 5, 3, and 1. My nephew is 1, my youngest niece is 3, and my oldest niece is almost 5. I tell them there's gooey's in the bathroom when the light's off. So, they leave the bathroom. So, if you have nieces and nephews, tell them there's gooey's in the bathroom. It'll turn the light. They won't go in the bathroom at night. That's what Mom told us. Huh, Mom? He told us there's gooey's outside. Or gooey's in the bathroom. Yeah, Mom said there's gooey's in the bathroom when the light was off. Or there's gooey's at night when we played outside. Gotta get inside. There's gooey's outside. At nighttime. It worked. Alright, so I unraveled the scarf. I honestly don't. I think I tried to make a pearl stitch and it messed up that row. And I tried to undo that row. I put in yarn, like a safety line of yarn. I grabbed my tapestry needle, I did a safety line. I saved the stitches that I wanted to save. I started re-knitting that up to that row. And at some point I just got done with it. Like, nope, I'm just going to unravel it, start over. Did that. I think I started it over a couple of times. Tried making it today. Got like a few rows and I'm like, no, I'm going to unravel it. So that's where I'm at with it. I unraveled the brown scarf. So, I think I will start it over tomorrow. No big deal. Because this happens a lot. When I knit or crochet, I end up in the beginning of a project and then I end up unraveling the whole thing for some random reason, and I try to fix the mistake I made and I unraveled the whole entire thing and I just start over. So that's the project with gray scarf. Maybe I'll switch yarns. Maybe I'll just switch yarns to burgundy just because I think because as I'm knitting it, the gray scarf, I know I won't have enough yarn to finish the gray scarf to buy more yarn. Like, I don't want to buy more yarn. I have a big thing of burgundy yarn right here that I think I just want to use to make a scarf. Because burgundy makes sense. It has a bunch of yarn on it, so I think I'm going to wind up that ball of yarn here in a second to give me an idea of what to do. Unless I don't know. The closer I get to infusion, the more likely I am to unravel a project. I seem to unravel my projects and start over more and more frequently when it gets closer to my IV therapy, because I just need the energy back to get my sense of, what am I doing? I'm making a scarf, but nothing is making sense. I think it's because it's a gray color, it's just messing up with my eyes. Maybe, I don't know. But it is nighttime. I unraveled the scarf. I started it over a couple of times. I undid that, so I think I'm going to readjust it tomorrow. But I think I want to wind up the burgundy yarn because why not? So, finish my night meds. Let me grab that burgundy yarn. Just because, I almost dropped my phone in the sink. Okay. Whew. Put this away. I feel like I'll just use the burgundy yarn. Because there's more yarn on that one than the other one. And I can see it. I got stuff that I don't know what I'm doing. I'm making these decisions just as I'm doing it. Okay. Scarf yarn. So let's wind up the burgundy yarn. Because why not? And this is in a Goodwill bag. And the gray yarn is called Dusty Gray. Dusty Gray. And I'm assuming this is the dye lot. I don't know. I'm assuming this is the dye lot. I don't know. I think I'm gonna... Oh. Okay, it looks more red on camera. Okay. Burgundy scarf. Camera looks red. This, it just looks dark to me. I don't know. I am hesitant because I'm just seeing a big thing of very dark yarn. To you it looks like burgundy, but to me it just looks very dark. So, switching from a light gray to burgundy, yeah, maybe I can line this up tomorrow. You guys can see it better than I can. Yeah, this might be tomorrow's project, unless I just go in here and just start looking for the end. Nope. It's not gonna happen tonight. It's a pretty yarn, but eyesight-wise, it's not gonna work. I was originally gonna go for red, like a bright red. Couldn't reach the red. I saw this one that said burgundy, like, okay, I can just do that then. And I don't think I can see this yarn. I just see a very dark color yarn. So, it's also nighttime, so I think maybe in the daytime I can see this better. But, yeah. Following this up now, it's not gonna happen. So, I think burgundy yarn, going back in here. Wait a minute, I think I can, you know what, I can follow it up from the, wait, there's
Almost.
the,
Okay.
Oh dear. Where's the... Where's the end of the yard? Oh dear. Houston, we have a problem. I don't know. Oh dear. I don't see an end where I can grab. Where's the end that you grab from? That you start on. Here it is. Here's the end that you unwind from. There's one on the inside, one on the outside. Let's wind up this yarn. Because why not? Because I have nothing else better to do in this vlog. If I can't use this for a big scarf, I can make doll scarves. Because if I can't see this yarn as good, then a big project might not be doable. But doll scarves are doable with yarn that I can't really see that good at because of my eyesight. So, at least I can ball this yarn up for you guys tonight. And it's hair. Let me get my hair clip in so I can avoid hair in my yarn. That way I can just... Oh no. Here it is. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun. Let's see how big this yarn goes. How much I can ball this yarn up. See if it has any factory knots or whatnot or something crazy going on here. Let's see how long this will take me to ball up tonight. This might be the longest vlog, you guys. So let's see. I watched a video on knitting, on apparently backwards knitting, because I knit, I hold the yarn, I hold my knitting with the stitches, with the yarn attached on my left hand, and then the knitting, the stitches, the knitting needle on the right has the stitches that I'm knitting off of. So, the funny thing is, I'm right-handed. I crochet with my left, I crochet with my right hand. I loom knit with my right hand, but I'm kind of knitting kind of with my left. I don't know. I find it, well, I keep how I knit is I have, you see me knit, you guys. I'm not going to demonstrate it tonight. But the way I knit, I think it's different than how you're supposed to knit. Because I've had to adapt how I crochet, huh, Mom? I had to adapt how I crochet, how I do certain crochet stitches. And I only know a couple of chords when playing guitar. I had to adapt my hands for me to make the chord with my hands. So the way I knit Isn't that how you're supposed to hold your knitting? How you're not, I don't know, I think you're supposed to have your knitting with your working yarn in your right hand and your knitting needle, the other knitting needle with your stitches that you're knitting off in your left, but I don't do that. I do it weird, but I do what I do and it works for me. So I'm just gonna knit. I'm gonna wind up this ball of yarn because why not? Alright guys, so here's the progress. I'm still going with this. So, game plan. Another project idea. Knit with this yarn instead, because it has more yarn on it than the gray yarn. So, unless I want to make something else with this yarn, I don't know. There's a lot of yarn on it, so I am having a blast. So yeah, I don't know what else to do in this video, guys. I just don't really know what to talk about because I don't know. I like to film my videos at nighttime because it's very, very busy throughout the day. So, it's very, very busy in the daytime. So, I like to film my videos at night, my vlogs at night, and it's something fun to wind down. Something fun to do. I'm gonna catch you guys here in a minute. I got a lot of yarn to wind up. I'm gonna watch some YouTube. Maybe watch Rescue 911 on YouTube. Something on YouTube I might watch. Some null videos or something, I don't know. I'll see. I'll catch you guys here in a minute. For the magic of editing of things, this yarn will be wound up in a ball. I'll let you guys know if there's any yarn, any knots in the yarn. I can show you how to fix it.